I feel great. It's just, I mean, we had a week off, but every day we're still preparing mentally. Always staying focused, make sure we don't get off our game, and make sure that we just always prepared.
Coach just talked about how the buys fell for you guys. You get a nice chunk and then a bye week, then another nice chunk, then a bye week. As a quarterback who's constantly thinking about game planning, installation, just different wrinkles, how helpful is basically the way the season breaks up in terms of maybe being able to install some things, work through it for a few games, and then get that bye week to step back and refine stuff?
Right. It feels great. It's just a lot of time to mentally just relax. Prepare yourself, like mentally prepare, but at the same time, like you don't have a game that week, but you still got to be focused on you watching the game of the team that you playing in the following week, and that's what I did. Just staying mentally prepared, make sure I was on top of everything, and just pushing, getting ready for this week.
I know you don't think about obviously stats during the game, but at some point did you guys kind of realize that the ball hadn't hit the ground a long time at Michigan State when you completed 20 in a row?
Nah, like we didn't realize it didn't hit the ground, but we realized like we were moving the ball and everything. Like a lot was going good. It could have been better, but it was definitely going good for us. And I feel like that's not what we was like paying attention to. We just wanted to execute our plays and execute everything that Coach DeBoer put in.
How do you describe your relationship with Coach DeBoer, and how has that kind of grown maybe over the course of the season?
Oh, we have a great relationship. It's definitely grown like a lot. We trust each other. He puts me in a lot of situations that he knows that I'm capable of. Make sure that the whole team is in the right situation. He pushes me a lot. Sometimes he put me in a bad situation in practice, just to see what I'm gonna do, to see if I'm ready for the reads. And I always stay on top of that, and he's always pushing everybody on the offense to be great.
I know you guys have a lot of confidence in yourself offensively, but when you went into the locker room at halftime against East Lansing and you'd been out for a while, that had to have a huge confidence boost knowing you guys were not only in that game, but very possible can win that.
Right. It was definitely a confidence boost. The whole team, we're all up, we're pushing each other. Halftime came, we're all in each other's face like, hey, we got to finish. That's one thing that Coach Allen always preaches, finish, and we fell short, but we feel like there was a lot of great things to take out of that game, and we're going to just continue to focus on the next game.
What do you guys need to do just that, to finish those kind of games?
Just stay executing and just stay positive. Trusting in your teammates. Trust that everybody's going to do the right assignments and just play ball.
I mean, you talked about Coach DeBoer putting you in bad situations. Well, an example of a bad situation.
Like he knows, we could be in practice and we'll have like a man look on the defense. He'll give us routes that's not good versus man. He wants us to check it and make sure that we're in the right situations. That's just all not. Like he's always something that he knows that we can make the checks on. He just want to see what we're going to do in a game time situation.
Were there times where you weren't checking early on and now you're realizing?
No, he's always stressed it. We probably missed like one or two, but you don't miss too many because he's on you.
You were in your first road Big Ten game against Michigan State, and you completed 20 in a row. Does any of that mental aspect or in that atmosphere, is that just natural for you to kind of put that behind you, as just like throwing the 2 interceptions against Ball State and then still playing well? Is that something natural for you, or is that something that you work on?
No, that's just natural. I always just focus on what's best for the team, just push for the team. I don't really focus on like just my stats or what I did that game. I'm always like, all right, at the end of the day, we didn't win the game. It was real upsetting for us, but we know that we did a lot of positive things as a team, and like I said before, I couldn't have did it without the rest of the players around me and Coach DeBoer making great calls. So I'm extremely blessed, and we definitely know that we have a lot.
What's Coach DeBoer's role in helping you with that being able to put those things behind you? Is he constantly in your ear, Coach Allen?
Yeah, well, Coach DeBoer, as an offense, we got a 1-0 mindset. Just say play the next play. It don't matter what happened the play before. So that's what we did. We definitely had to work on that, execute that in that game.
What makes Wap a dependable receiver in your mind? I mean, he had 10 catches the other day. How much trust do you have in him?
Right, I have a lot of trust. He's very consistent. He works hard in practice, and it definitely shows in the games. It's just real easy. Like when he gets open, it just making easy catching throws. So that's all it was really. We work every single day at all our throws, all across the field, make sure that we're on point, and that was his day.
As far as your physical issues that you've had, I mean, is there still maintenance that has to be done with that, or is it completely in the past?
I mean, it's always room for improvement, but I'm 100% ready to play, and it's always room for improvement. So every day, I'm always in the training room, even before ice in the shoulder, make sure that everything's good, because you got to make sure your body's right. So that's something that I always do.
Wap talked about your ability to process the offense is what surprised him? How much work have you put into that, and how much did even maybe the time off help you mentally in terms of getting mental reps?
No, put in a lot of work, a lot of hours, definitely. Like in the film room, especially with Coach DeBoer, you know, we go through everything. I mean, it's not one thing that we miss. I don't think. You know, we always push each other. Like in the quarterback room, we push each other to be great, make sure that we all know everything that's going to be coming at us that upcoming week and what we need to do to, you know, be great at that situation. And that's something that we really stress a lot in the quarterback room. Just stay positive and just execute the plays how it's supposed to be.
Did you do anything over the bye week to kind of get your mind off football, or were you just watching film?
I mean, no, we was watching film, watching the games. You know, it's always football. That's my life.
Did you watch any other games that were going on with having the off weekend?
Yeah, I did. I watched the Rutgers game, you know, because that's who we play next. Just get a feel for what they're gonna do and just see how it's gonna go.
What did you see from them?
No, I seen a lot. You know, like don't underestimate them. That's one thing Coach definitely put in our ear all the time. You know, you just gotta push hard. You gotta play your game every single day. No matter who we're playing. You know, we gotta come out, execute, because you never know what can happen.
How hard is it for that as a team to do that? Because when you're playing, there's no secret. You're playing Rutgers. It's not Ohio State. It's not Michigan State. Some of these tougher teams. How hard is it to maintain that level of mental approach against a team like that?
I mean, with our coaches, it's not hard at all. Cause that's just one thing they stress every single day. You know, you make a mistake, they're on you. Like, cause they know like it's college football. You know, everybody's in college. Everybody that's starting over there, probably not everybody, but most of them have scholarships, just like us. You know, they probably have scholarships here as well. So like, it's just something that Coach always says. Like, we're all in college. You know, we all make plays. We all have our days, and we all don't. Like, so you just gotta make sure you're always ready to execute whatever is put in front of you. You're good.
Thanks, Mike.
All right. Yep.